Said it before, and I'll say it again. Put some damn respect on Diogo Jota's name. Respect this Liverpool team massively. People sleeping on them all summer. They're going to come second. They're going to come third. They're going to come fourth. Liverpool Football Club are still the best team in England. Liverpool Football Club are still world class. Diogo Jota, what a signing. I'm telling you now, we're going to go into this in more detail through this video. So hit the like button now, hit the share button now. But this boy is world class. I'm telling you, he is world class. He is going to shock the world. What a signing. Liverpool are back. Liverpool are back, people. Hit that like and share button. Here we go. Yes. Good evening, everyone. I said it in the intro and I stand by it. Liverpool are world class. Best team in England. Best team in the world still, in my opinion. And they're finding their feet again. When I spoke about Liverpool a few weeks back, that their performances were a little poor at times. When I said that they were getting opened up a little bit too much. They were allowing their opponents a lot of room and a lot of space. That has been worked upon. That has been improved by Jurgen Klopp. What we saw tonight was nothing short of scintillating. This was Leicester City, and we'll get on to Brendan Rodgers being a bottler. He is a bottle job later, but this Liverpool team came out, and Leicester didn't land a glove. They didn't land a jab. They didn't land a cross. If I'm a Leicester City fan right now, they were gassed. They honestly thought they were going to win. They honestly thought they were going to win. Battered. Slapped up, bruv. Embarrassed. Liverpool world class. Diogo Jota, I've said it already. Absolute star when he was at Wolverhampton Wanderers. Liverpool Football Club have just taken him up a next level. Part of this Jurgen Klopp system. Absolutely scintillating performance from him again. That goal, the run from deep. Yes, there was some space that was left open by Johnny Evans leaving a gaping hole, but he ran into it. He'd been making that run in between the lines all game, and bang, he puts the ball away, gives Liverpool that 2-goal cushion, and then it was easy. But overall, a consummate, simplistic performance in the end from Liverpool, really getting themselves back to their very, very best. There's no doubt about it whatsoever. Do me a big favor by smashing that like button right about now, people. It's really important to the Football Terrace that you get that done. Hitting the like button really supports us. We're covering this game. We're going to get the panel on soon. And then we're doing the player ranking show later. That's ready to rank all the Arsenal players and all the Liverpool players today, from world class right down to dead. But you've got to hit that like and share button for us. Mansour Ahmed here says, "We have been disrespected so much, proved why we are champions. I was nervous, but Klopp pulls it out of the bag." And he did pull it out the bag today. Absolutely tremendous performance from Liverpool. There's no doubt about it. They've humbled and silenced a lot of people today. Evening, Terry. Great win for Liverpool. Have broken Bob Paisley's team's 63 games unbeaten run with our 64th, sorry, my brain weren't working, win at home, absolutely. And aside from that, Diogo Jota becomes the first Liverpool player in Premier League history to score in his first 4 home games since making his debut. Absolutely phenomenal, no doubt about that whatsoever. Great performance from him, great performance from Liverpool. Thoroughly deserve to be where you are. There's absolutely no doubts about that. Some more super chats here, and then we're going to start getting some of the panelists on. First one from Sam. Says, if he keeps this up, PFA Player of the Season for Diogo Jota, I wouldn't be surprised. He's been class. We also had one here from Philip Hunt, who says, we needed this win. I don't think we have a chance to win the title if we drew or lost. We're such a strong side. I think we must win again. And we've got Aaron here from Aaron LFC. All these super chats coming in very early from the Liverpool fans tonight. Says, Curtis Jones bossed that midfield today. Liverpool still another level. The haters need to quieten down. The disrespect that people have been putting on this team on this team, as if only a few players make it great. You're absolutely right. And they silence people today. We're going to get some of the panelists on for you. But remember, as I said, we're going live right through this. We're going to review this game, player ranking show a little bit later on as well, ranking all the Arsenal and Liverpool players that have played today. That'll be a lot of fun. But nearly 2,000 people watching already. Please hit that like button for the Football Terrace. I cannot stress to you enough. Liverpool fans, do it for your club. Let's get this trending. Do you all know how much of a bump YouTube is? And they're probably going to demonetize me for saying this. We were streaming earlier. I'm not going to mention the name of the Arsenal channel that was live. We had 6,000 people watching us live. They had 2,000 people watching. They were trending. We were not. There is a bump going on, so we need you guys to smash that like button for us. I know how much you guys support the Terrace, but need your help with that. Some more super chats. Just thoughts and prayers to all our rivals. I hear you on that, bro. Let's get the panelists on. Let's hear what they've got to say. Smash that like button. Let's go! Yes. We got man like Stro with Firmino goals. I knew he'd have that in his title. I was in the group chat in the build-up. Rams here. Egal's with us. We're going to start with Lee Chappie. Very confident you were on Tuesday when we previewed this game, thinking you could go there and get a result. What went wrong tonight for Brendan Rodgers and your boys?
We didn't turn up. We was absolutely abysmal. I don't think we did anything. I mean, I think the only decent attempt we had on was Harvey Barnes, and he's put that wide. How did he put that wide? Who knows? The man can't finish. Great player going forward, can take his men on, but he ain't got to finish. I've seen better finishes on fake taxi. Just saying.
Mate, I've always felt that about Harvey Barnes. And he's got a lot of... He's one of those players for me that frustrates me in the modern day game. Lots of people like him because he's got great technique, good ability. But when it comes down to brass tacks, and it comes down to the outputs, there's something missing from him for me. I just think he's a slightly more technically gifted Albrighton. That's how I see it. That's how I look at him. And that's just my football head speaking. But I mean, were you expecting Liverpool to be this good today, Lee?
They just bossed it. It was a bit similar to our West Ham sort of beat us. They beat us in every single position, and the same goal scorer as well, 3-0. We just didn't play well. There was no link up play, and even if we did link up something, it ended up going nowhere but backwards, and then we'd lose it in our own half. I mean, I think there was probably a potential penalty decision, handball maybe, that was looked at, but I don't know. I mean, we was just poor, really, really poor. Considering we were 6 matches back to back as well. I don't know. International break maybe broke that momentum. I don't know. I've got no excuses. We were poor.
No, I hear that. I want to go to Stro on this because I saw a bit of fire come out in the group chat, especially when Firmino got his goal as well. But I do want to speak about Diogo Jota to begin with, because this kid is scintillating. I think he's a world-class player that's been not discovered so much by Liverpool, but they brought him into a team that's more productive, more creative, more open, more expansive than Wolves, and he's just flying, isn't he?
I mean, you've seen it in the group chat. Like, I've heard comparisons that Werner's better than him and stuff like that. Current form, I take Jota over Werner all day, every day. His input, his outputs, the runs that he makes, the impact that he has on the team. It's like, we lost Salah today, so Salah wasn't available for obvious reasons. Everyone that I spoke to, rival fans and even some Liverpool fans, were like, we're going to struggle without Salah. Up pops Jota. Mane had an off game with regards to his finishing, and Jota just took the rounds, and he was phenomenal again today. He looked a threat from minute one. Them runs that he was making down the side for the first couple of minutes when Milner was playing the ball between Johnny Evans and obviously the third centre back. He's just, what a player, what a signing, and once again Liverpool have done it in the transfer market.
What's Johnny Evans doing there? What is Johnny Evans doing there though? I mean, why is he literally flicking his head and scoring in his own goal? Is that Agent Evans again? Is it?
I had to say that about what I say about Johnny Evans there is it's just payback to all the Leicester fans that keep saying he's better than Harry Maguire. And
but what is that? What is he doing?
You know what? That goal. That's just Johnny Evans. I saw, maybe not a goal. That's just the Johnny Evans I saw every other game.
He's got that mistake in him. He's got that mistake in him.
Yeah. This is what happens. And I mean this with respect, right? You get a player that leaves Man United that can have a good 6 months, and everyone's like, oh my God, so United are crazy to sell him. And then the fans of that club go, yeah, we've got an amazing centre-back. Listen, if he was amazing, we'd never have let him go. He's good. And that's what good players do. And yeah, it was embarrassing. But Firmino got his goal tonight as well. Again, I want to go to you because you're always on Firmino's back. So what you saying, bro?
Yeah, I always said it. He plays with world-class players. He might have world-class ability, as Stroh says, but he plays with world-class players, which makes him look better.
Lacazette could never.
Hey, we're not talking about Lacazette. But you know what? Liverpool Football Club keeps surprising me because every time I rule them out, they keep coming back from the dead. They're like a zombie from the zombie movies. You think the zombie's dead, but somehow it just keeps coming back. What's wrong with these guys?
Can I answer that?
One sec, Raul. I'll let you answer. Why are you writing off Liverpool? They have been the best team in the world for 3 years.
There's literally no reason to write them off.
Exactly, Banks. I like banter in Liverpool, right? But even in the summer with no signings, I was one of the only people out of 30 people in the football terrace to say they'll win the league. Everyone else was like, nah, second, third. Some people put them fifth. Ram, go on, son.
Now you took the words out of my mouth, Terry. I think people who have doubted Liverpool are absolutely stupid and know nothing about football. Liverpool,
you calling me stupid?
Nah, but I'm being serious. I think if you're gonna tell me that the champions that won the league comfortably by 30 points and telling them they're going to be finishing in around about 5th or 6th, you're deluded, mate. You're honestly deluded.
And
Daniel,
the worst thing is,
can I respond? I feel like he was talking directly to me. The reason why I doubted Liverpool at the beginning of the season was because I felt like you guys didn't strengthen. You surprised me with the amount of formation changes you can do with your midfield options. Can now play in defense, left back, right back. But listen to this: you got Mo Salah COVID, Mane COVID, Thiago Silva COVID, Virgil van Dijk knee injury. You got Gomez knee injury. You got calf injury from Trent Alexander-Arnold, Firmino hamstring injury. Why can't I rule you out? After all those injuries, any normal team would have injury problems like that. They're going to suffer big blows in their performances.
That's excuses because that's during the season, beginning of the season, you ruled us out, and that's the point it was making.
Hey, after the window, I changed my mind.
Even on your point there, right? I understand why you could say Liverpool would maybe dip slightly, but this precedent's been set because everybody gets on their knees, Vaselines their lips, and says, look, whatever you want to Pep Guardiola, right? Because Pep Guardiola created the excuse last year that losing one centre-back means he can't defend his title. Everybody else thinks that clubs capitulate. I've seen my club, Man United, win titles where we've had 3 or 4 of our top players out for majority of seasons, but the team comes together. You play that rotation in midfield. The challenge was there for Liverpool. Can they step up? And today was the biggest kind of gauntlet thrown down to Chelsea and to Tottenham and, of course, to Leicester, that all their fans, we could have a title push here. They've said we've got half our squad missing for whatever reason. You're all writing us off. And look, bang, we went and slapped up Brendan Rodgers in the bottle job FC. No offense, Lee Chappie, bro.
But don't forget, we have got injuries ourselves. You know that. You do know we've got key players out as well.
That result was coming whether you had injuries or not. I'm sorry that Leicester did not come here to win a match. They didn't come to Anfield to win a match. You lot kind of rolled over for them.
Yeah. No, you're right. The body language was not there. There was no desire. I didn't see any high pressing that Leicester normally do. They just didn't turn up. Honestly, they did not turn up. I think they're still back here at the Filbert Street area, honestly, on the coach still. It maybe broke down.
Lee,
you know what I'm worried about, lads? You know what I'm worried about the most? This is a big thing I'm worried about the most. Is on Boxing Day in 2019, we got battered 4-0 at the KP. And what happened after that? Leicester's momentum went down.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried it's the same thing. It's going to happen.
Yeah, well, I've said this before about Leicester, and I don't mean to poke fun at you. This isn't a top 6 bias thing. I think Brendan Rodgers is a bottle job. I think he has no jaw, bruv. Amir Khan jawline, 110%, right? And when the going gets tough, where it comes to clinical moments in his career, he comes up short, in my opinion. And I think that's what you'll find. I've always said this about Brendan Rodgers. Go back to videos I was making 5-6 years ago. An amazing coach, average manager. That's my honest opinion. I think he's one of the best coaches in football. I would love him to be Ollie's number 2. If he was Ollie's number 2 and Ollie was the man doing all the management stuff, we'd be a much better team because they have a good style of football with someone with a bit more backbone. And I think that's...
But tell me, Liverpool fans can vouch for this better than anyone. You look at the Chelsea game for a prime example. Everyone thinks that Gerrard slips the pivotal moment in that game. It's not. It's the lack of reaction from him as a manager. He did not change the system. He didn't make the right substitutions, and that cost us. And then you look at the Crystal Palace game. We don't need to go for goal difference. We're never going to catch him on goal difference anyway. We just need to put the pressure on. And he went gung-ho, went blazing, and then it cost us. And this is, listen, I thought, like you said, Rodgers, unbelievable coach. As a manager, at times he's questionable. And it's like, you look at the job he did at Celtic, everyone's raining it. Look at what Gerrard's doing now. Gerrard is doing a better job in Scotland than what Rodgers did, because Rodgers had a better team.
Yeah, and there was nobody challenging Rodgers. Rodgers was winning these trophies when they were the only team that could win them.
Until Gerrard came along and he ran away.
Yeah, well, no, he didn't run away from Gerrard because it is a much better.
I just like to put it in there.
Banks has started making some appearances on the show this week. It's good to have him on here.
Thank you, guys.
What did you personally make of Liverpool tonight? I mean, do you make them title favourites still?
They've always been title favourites. I think people need to understand the level of competition that they're actually facing is not very high. They've got maybe Chelsea, maybe Tottenham, but honestly, I expect them to fall away somewhere down the line. It's Liverpool's title to lose. It always had people are going to say the injuries, but you see the back line they played there for Fabinho, Matip, Milner, and Robertson. It's literally not the worst back line. That they're gonna beat teams with that back line. You still got Mane, you've got Jota, who's in amazing form. Firmino, if they can find a way to kick him out of the team permanently, it'll be even better for them. But they're the title favourites. Like, whether we like it or not, they're the title favourites because there's not a lot of competition for them. You've got Spurs who are trying to put up a title challenge, but how long is that really gonna last? Liverpool are the favourites.
Are they though? Because if any other team had these amount of injuries, it's going to catch up to you. Think about it. They've been getting away with it consistently. It's going
to wait. Define getting away with it, Gal. Now
okay, you guys have been winning all these games and not having to worry about the injuries because of the versatility of your midfielders. But eventually, it's going to catch up to you.
They've got a wonderful coach. You can put a number of different players into that team, and they're still going to have an identity. They're still going to have a way of playing. It doesn't matter if you take out one or two players.
Banks, nail on the head. An unbelievable coach. Nail on the head. We've not got a defensive manager that sits back 11 men behind the ball.
I'm not putting him on Sir Alex Ferguson's level yet because no one in Premier League era gets me that level at this point. But the reason Fergie could get a tune out of any player that he had in his Man United squad once he'd settled and established it after that first 4 or 5 year period is because of the level of manager that he is. And Jurgen Klopp's a world-class coach, but he's a world-class manager. I said this in the preview. I think I remember. If I know Jurgen Klopp will do, I bet Jurgen Klopp has done something along the lines of, and it's been music to his ears seeing everybody write Liverpool off because he'll weaponize that. He'll weaponize that and say, listen, I'm writing that off. Where I think there are other managers, and I put Pep into this category, and I put some other bottle jobs into this category where they'll be like, oh, everyone's against us. It's not fair. It's horrible. Now, Klopp's like, I'm going to use this to my advantage. Klopp's smart, and he weaponized it. This team have come out today, and it was from the first whistle. Leicester looked shook. I think Leicester came here thinking they've got 7 players out. We're going to do this, and it really hit them hard today.
Can I quickly just say something?
Yeah.
You know? I got a text message from my dad after the game. Like, he said, what Jurgen Klopp, as a manager, he reminds him of Brian Clough and Alex Ferguson. Like, maybe I think Stroh would understand. I think maybe Terry might understand as well. Brian Clough he used to get the best out not even one of the worst players ever. We used to tell these players, the players used to fight for the guy until their last breath. Like, I feel like people are forgetting how good Jurgen Klopp is as a manager, and they're putting him down because of all these injuries. But they forget, even if they have so many injuries, the players that he can get a tune out of any player that he has. I mean, to an extent,
Shaqiri to change a game before international break, and it worked. You can only do that when the players trust you.
Then no excuses. If you don't win the league, then no excuses with your injuries then. Because you're coming out here right now saying, why are you counting us out with your injuries? So at the end of the day, if you don't win the league, then no excuses.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. Keep the same energy.
I mean, today I'm just, I don't know. I'm so deflated because I was so positive about how Leicester were approaching.
I was going to clip it up and play it on the show, and I thought, I like it, Lee. I like it, Lee.
No, but I do. I was genuinely positive about the way that Leicester were approaching the games, and they were really starting to play some good stuff. But today they've just not turned up, and it's been.
Predict 3-1. You were going to win. I think you predicted 3-1, didn't you?
No, I thought it was going to be a high-scoring game. I thought we were going to get 3. They were going to get 2. That's how I've seen it. I thought it was going to be 2-2, and one of us will get the winner. I thought it was going to be us, and we didn't even turn up. So give that one away.
No, I hear that.
Terry, can I just quickly address something from what Gal's saying about favourites? From my opinion, with all these injuries, if I was a betting man, which I'm not, I wouldn't put Liverpool on winning the league. But would I doubt Liverpool winning the league? Of course not. Like the manager that we have.
Who are you betting on to win the league?
What?
I'm saying betting on to win the league.
Igal, you're not Igal. You said something Igal would say. If you're not a betting man, but you don't think they're going to win, you're not. Hang on. So let me start that again. You don't think Liverpool are going to win the league, but you're not doubting them. Now that is doubting them, bro.
Wait. Would I put money on Liverpool? Would I put money on Liverpool winning the league? Personally, I wouldn't, because there might be.
Wait, what?
Called doubt.
No.
What happened to back in your club?
Look at Stroh.
Look at your dad. Your dad is upset with you again.
Oh, what a stinker! What a stinker, Ram. You're doubting them or you're not doubting them. Super chat here says, I think Leicester has an inferiority complex every time they play Liverpool. I think the cream will rise to the top and Liverpool will win the league. We're going to move the show forward a little bit here. We're going to move the show forward.
I was ready to get the slander.
Please smash the like button, people. Over 3,100 people watching live on the air right now. Let's get this show to over 1,000 likes, please. And we're going to get it, and we're going to put it up on the screen. This is going to be fun now. We still talk about tonight's game and both of today's games. I'm glad Igal has come back and he isn't hiding under a rock after his team's embarrassing performance today again against the might and the brilliance of Leeds United. But we're ranking players, and we're not ranking every single one of them as we'll be here all night. I'm going to pick them. We're going to put them out, and we're going to put them in order. Same rules apply as always. If you want to move a player in any direction, £5 super chat. If you want to move a player in, one direction, £5, £20 anywhere you want, £50 for a brand new tier, and £100 to permanently put someone somewhere. We know why we charge that as a fee, because randomly you guys decided to start paying that during the week off your own backs, and I'm paying respect to people that have done that prior and not allowing somebody else to create a tier for less money, because I think that would be exceedingly disrespectful of us here at the Football Terrace. So we're going to jump straight into this. I'm going to go to Elite KJ in this one first of all, and I'm going to give you.
Give him to me.
I'm going to give him to you. We're going to go straight into this one here, and I'm going to give you Nicolas Pepe.
That wasn't the guy I wanted, but I'll happily take it, fam. Yo, this guy.
You mean Mr. Oosh?
Well, listen. I'll say what I have to say about this whole thing on Midnight Vibes tonight, 12 a.m. people. You know what I'm saying? But yo, whack him in that same color as the car that he received, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whack him in dead, fam. That's where he belongs, bro.
Yeah, he was shocked. He was absolutely shocking today. I mean, you must, every time you watch him play, what's the level of embarrassment you feel?
No, he did play good in the Europa League against Dundalk and Molde, and even against Sheffield United.
Think about the teams you just said.
And Man City. No. I'm getting to Premier League teams. So he played well 4 games this season, and this is only his second start. So we haven't. It's unfair, I would say, to criticize.
Wait, you played well. Wait.
Whoa.
You okay?
Hang on a minute.
Ram, redeem yourself right now.
Didn't you just say on your stream this is the chance for Pepe to prove himself as an Arsenal starter? Yes or no?
I did. And he let me down.
Did he fail? Yes. He's
based on today.
He's dead.
No.
Wait, look at your dad. He's so happy right now.
Moving on here. Next on this one, Lee Chappie. I'm going to give you Andy Robertson. How good was he today?
Fucking, I absolutely smashed us down that side. I didn't even think he was going to be playing because he was injured. But I mean, he just tore it up. He destroyed Marco Brighton, and he used Mane to get passed around Fofana. I'd put him. He was balling. He was balling.
Ooh. I think the hurt is coming on out of there. You know what I'm saying? The hurt is there. You can't give him the world class because you know it belongs there, fam.
No, I do hear that. Banks is back with. I'm not too sure what happened there. Next up on the show, we're gonna go to a man like Ram. Ram, I'm giving you Granit Xhaka.
Dead. Like I've waxed lyrical about how his redemption story. Yeah, I thought the character that he had to redeem himself to the Arsenal fans was great. But today, there were so many opportunities where he could have cross-filled the ball and he could have.
Someone's reading it like, oh, I'm here. Oh shit.
Yeah, when there was so many opportunities where he could have cross-filled the ball and start off a counter-attack, but he just failed. So dead.
No, I don't think anybody's going to disagree with putting most of the Arsenal players in. And next up is Stro. Stro, I'm going to give you...
Give me Aubameyang. Give me Aubameyang.
Okay, cool. I'm going to give you Aubameyang. Where's Aubameyang going, bro?
Put that man in dead. Absolutely non-existent today. Put that man in dead.
And that one he smashed wide as well, somewhere in the stands.
Put that man in dead.
Don't even put him in dead. Make a new tier for him. Make a new tier for him.
If somebody wants to get your super chat in and we'll get that done. I changed the thumbnail in the end, but I did edit a new thumbnail where I've been working on it for a few days. I made that man's hairline even further back, bro. Photoshop. I was like, yeah, man, Regain FC in the house here. Look at that. 3 Arsenal players in dead already. We're going to go to Igal. Igal, I'm giving you...
Leno, please.
Oh, I'm going to give you Sadio Mane.
Oh, man. Sadio Mane is he's just world class, man. Just put him in world class. It's not even a question.
Today he wasn't
world class. Are we talking about
balling?
Today.
Yeah, ball.
Today?
Balling.
Okay, put him in today. Put him
Wait,
in
hang on,
balling.
Terry.
Yeah.
Terry, is there a limit for how many people are in world class?
Nah. It's fine.
Nah, because there's maximum of 3. We ain't no Arsenal players in there, is there? Do you know what I mean? All right. Banks, your first pick, I'm going to give you Fabinho.
Fabinho. I'm going to put better than most. I like Fabinho. He can play centre back. He can play DM. I don't think he's balling or world class, but he is better than most. Like,
it was today. It was very good today. I mean, he cancelled Vardy out.
There was a point where Vardy, I think, there was a point where Harvey Barnes had him one-on-one, and he just sealed it.
He had Lee Choppy on the wing, fam. Man had Lee Choppy on the wing, bro. Come on.
I'm actually are we talking to Jamie Vardy? Did Lee Chappell play for Leicester? That's the question, because I didn't see no Jamie Vardy out there today. We'll move with his trump card or something a bit later. Samuel, I'm coming to you next, bro. I'm going to give you a Liverpool player, and I'm going to give you young Curtis Jones.
Oh,
how did he play today?
One place.
Do you know what? For today's performance, I will say he was balling because I was very impressed with him today. Very impressed.
No.
Ram don't, bro.
No, I think he was.
Just shush, please. Just shush.
Don't do this to yourself. Look at your dad. He's very upset again.
Ram, I know you can hear me backstage. He wasn't world class today. He was very, very good.
But I thought he was going to move him down.
Oh
no, man! No, he was man of the match. He was man of the match today for me.
Oh yeah,
he was incredible. He was incredible today. The guy, I think the guy bossed the midfield.
Crazy.
No.
Right. So Ram, you're actually you've already had a pick. I've actually moved you somewhere else. So it's my go now. I'm picking. I am gonna pick. Who can I pick today? Whoever I put in here, I'm gonna pick Diogo Jota, and I'm gonna put him in world class today. I thought this guy is absolutely out of this world, and he doesn't get spoken enough about in football. The progressive runs players make, and he's in and out of those lines all the time, and it causes problems and it causes situations that are so hard for defenders. And you see that he's running left, and then the direction that Liverpool move in is amazing. And Jota has come in and he's just developed into that. And I've seen him play left, I've seen him play centrally, and today started out on that right-hand side, and every position across that front. He looks like he's been part of this Liverpool attacking lineup for 4 or 5 years. He scored an amazing goal today. First Liverpool player in Premier League history to score in his first ever 4 performances in the league at Anfield. Absolutely scintillating. As I say, gets his goal. That important goal killed Leicester off, and everything else about his performance was just out of this world. And we are looking now, Diogo Jota, we are looking at a potential PFA Player of the Year winner. And we are certainly looking at maybe the signing of the season. He has been that good. It's just unreal. Unreal.
Not gonna deny that.
Already, fam. Already in there.
Terry, put this whole Arsenal team in dead. Jow and put Aubameyang in there. Listen, bro, for that, I will create you a brand new tier. I will create you a brand new tier for that lovely donation to the Football Terrace. We'll get that done, my bro, and we're gonna make the jail. We're gonna make the jail. I'm gonna color it in as well. I'm gonna make it dark grey. And Aubameyang goes in, Jow. And do you know what we'll do? I weren't gonna pick all the Arsenal players today. The ones that I weren't gonna put out,
just whack them in there.
Give them as an option. Some of them weren't even playing today, but I'm just sticking them in dead. He's that skinny dude. I'm putting Partey in there for our laugh. There we go. Look, all done for you, mate. Jow's created. We stuck loads of Arsenal players instead. For your amazing super chat and your amazing donation to the Football Terrace. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you. Next up, making their next pick is going to be Elite KJ, and I am going to give you.
He said, except the goalkeeper.
Willian.
Who?
Willian.
See, I don't know a guy called William, fam. I know William. I know like I know Will. You know what I'm saying? I know a guy called Will. Like he's crap at football. Like William, I heard was good. Decent, yeah. Will I am sick of singing as well, but William, whack him in dead. He's a charlatan, fam. My man is he has shagged, absolutely shagged Arsenal out of them peas.
Wait, KJ. What about that? What about jail?
Nah, that's only for Aubameyang. Let Aubameyang rot in jail by himself.
Do you know what, though? Do you know what? I can use my trump card later. The reason why Aubameyang and both Williams deserve to go to jail, right? Thank you very much to Universal Boss.
Because of the wages?
For creating it. Yes, they have defrauded Arsenal.
Actually, that's right, actually. Put him in jail. The fraud.
He's like
all the way there.
Put him in jail for fraud.
They tried to say he was better than Ziyech. They tried to say he was better than Ziyech.
Ziyech, bro. Ziyech.
Ziyech.
Man like Will, I'm calling him Will for now. You know you got Richard at Merseyside. You got Richard and that. You got Will too, fam.
100%. Lead Chappie, your next pick. I'm giving you Lead Chappie. I'm gonna give you.
Someone from the Leicester game, because I've just watched it. I'm still fresh on it.
Naby Keita.
Keita, I mean, didn't he get subbed off at half time though?
No, he was injured. He came off in the second half. Again.
Let's have a look at those tiers again. You got to put him back better than most. You got to just put him better than most, didn't you? I wouldn't say it was that. It wasn't outstanding.
Pretty fair for him today. I thought he had a decent game. That would be about it. He never really. It's like I slagged him off a few years. I even made t-shirts that said "Baby Kate" with his face on, and he's never really like. It's just it is what it is. Next pick is going to be for man like Stro and Stro. I'm going to give you Danny. I've got rid of my top knot Ceballos.
If you don't put,
you know what? For the first half, he actually looked decent, but bang average because he was awful in the second half. He was so.
He was
poor.
one of our best players today.
Yeah,
that's not good.
That's the whole point.
Wait, that's not good, Tigao.
Listen, before everyone continues, yeah, Terry, that Leicester fan, get him out of there, man. We're tired of these bottle jobs, yeah, bottling the Premier League. You know what I mean? They bottled top 4 last season, yeah. They were supposed to put. Look, I'm seeing so many Liverpool fans smiling. They were supposed to put angry faces on their faces. It angers me that these lot are here laughing and key. And they're so
look at my
happy.
face.
Nah, you
look at my face.
Leicester done look at my face there, yeah. You should have put them to the sword. No. You got to get Lee Chappie out of here, man. What a disgrace.
Right, nah.
What a disgrace, man.
You leave Jamie Vardy alone.
Listen, look, we're still performing well. We're still in the top 4, right? So I'm more than happy that for
Not
now.
for long. Not for long.
Nah, you got to respect Lee Chappie. Jamie Vardy wanted his rest.
man.
Jamie Vardy wanted his rest, and he filled in, bro.
Yeah.
And he's come straight on the channel, straight afterwards, fam.
No, straight on, showered, and he's here. Next up, we're going to go to Igal. Igal, I'm going to give you... Who am I going to give you today? I'm going to give you Gabriel.
Dead.
Better than most. He played well defensively. He blocked a lot of shots. We faced 25 shots today.
No.
And we didn't concede.
Bro.
So he has to go better than most.
This guy got exposed today. Exposed.
We kept a clean sheet. We faced 25 shots. How
Yeah,
you
but
the
the judge kept a clean sheet for you, fam. Hitting the woodwork 4 times, bro.
Okay, what are you guys putting
I
in?
told you. Wait. I told you about my man's lack of heading. Wait. I told you about my man's lack of heading. There's a chance that that Leeds got because my man couldn't head the ball. It came off his shoulder again, fam.
KJ.
I told you about it.
It came off his lower groin.
But Gal, twice he did that. That's awful defending.
That's not
You
good.
do one or the other. You go down, you head it, or you put your foot through it.
Another
Okay,
time,
what about the
there was a time in the first half where he gave a really bad pass away as well, and the ball nearly got Fred through. Now he recovered and stopped the ball going through, but these are mistakes. Just because you get away with them doesn't make it okay, bro. Like
I'm not comparing him to Liverpool's team. I'm comparing him to my team. He was better than most of the players.
Your whole team was crap today.
Your team is dead. Your team is dead.
Literally, you got lucky. You got
Bang
lucky.
average at most.
How you didn't get a lock?
I'll put him in better than most. We'll leave him there for now. We've only got 3 more votes to go here. Ram, I'm giving Ram. Saka.
Point where he deserves, Ram.
Dead. He had a one-on-one, didn't he? He had a one-on-one, didn't he?
I feel like you're just bringing him in dead for no reason.
Put him dead?
No, he had a one-on-one.
He won the game.
He could have won the game, and he fluffed his lines.
Hang on. Where did we put?
Oh, you can't put him in dead.
Where did we put Marcus Rashford and Martial yesterday for missing easy chances?
This man came in as a substitute in the second
Dead.
half and played better than almost everyone.
Yeah, but he fluffed his lines. He could have won. He could have won the game.
At
He
least-
went
at
around the
least
goalkeeper.
average.
Wait. He went around the goalkeeper. Could have taken the shot, but somehow the goalkeeper crawled his way back and saved it.
Called like a
I'm
baby.
sorry.
Called like a baby chasing a rusk. Like done, bro. Dead.
No, I'm sorry. No,
Dead.
I'm
You can
sorry.
leave him there for now. I mean, you got. I'll try and go. Samuel's up next. Samuel, I'm giving you Kieran Tierney.
Listen, this fraud of a left back that thought they were better than Andy Robertson, the true brave heart. Yeah. Put him in dead as well. Do you know how many times he's got spun?
True, bruv. Like a spinner. You know them.
That's a blade, fam.
The only one showed fight today. Let's be
All right,
honest.
guys, I'm dropping out. So I'll
All right,
catch
mate.
you all soon.
Speak to you soon, bro. Cheers, mate.
See you later, boys.
Thank you. Next up, we're going to go back to Banks. Banks, I'm giving you James Milner. I've heard a rumor about James Milner. They've named a door after him at the new training ground.
Yeah.
It's obviously it's a joke, but it's absolutely brilliant. It's where are you putting James Milner today, Banks?
We're not putting James Milner today. James Milner, you know what you're getting. You know what you're getting with James Milner, especially when he's playing with a fullback position. So I'm gonna put better than most. Like it was another. It was a solid performance showing from him. They didn't do nothing like.
Oh, the internet.
Internet.
Yo, that's harsh, fam. What James Milner played right? He played right.
Hang on, we got James Milner to well. Lads come in straight away. Saved by a legend. James Milner's been moved into world class there.
I was about to say, fam.
Yeah,
Like,
that's where we go. I mean, listen,
I would have put him in bowling.
James Milner was really good today. You wouldn't know his age. You wouldn't know that he weren't a natural fullback by the way he played today. I thought he was excellent. I really, really did. I thought he was great. It's my pick now. I'm going with.
Terry, please pick the hard one. Please. Please pick Firmino.
Yeah, Firmino goals, fam.
Yo, Firmino.
I'm not doing Firmino. I'm going to do Gini Wijnaldum, and I'm going to put him in better than most today. I thought he's better than most. That's what I'd say with him.
Yo, give me Firmino.
I'm giving KJ Bert Leno.
Oh, what? Ah, fine. He was You're cruel, man. He was. I don't like saying this, but man was better than most, and like he made some big saves. He made some big saves.
He made a crucial save. Save.
So he's better than most. None of the Arsenal lot get balling. None of them get balling, fam.
If anyone gets balling, it's him.
No, your goalkeeper should not be balling. That's a bad sign.
Okay, if you're judging a player on their position, don't judge the player on the whole team's performance. Judge the player on his position.
No, because some of his saves were still in dangerous areas.
If a striker gets a hat trick in a game, they lose 4-3. Are you going to say
some of his parries were into dangerous areas still? It's not good.
Are you
They
serious?
got the ball back after he made saves, bro. What are you chatting about?
Just based on the save that he made against Bamford in the first half alone, I would at least put him in balling.
Wait. The save. Wait. Can I just address something? The save he made against Bamford, the one that Bamford mishit and it went straight at him. So
the one that he had to dive to save. The one that he had to dive to save.
There you go. Except like ones that hit the post that he wouldn't have saved anyway.
It's up to you guys. At the end of the day,
Like literally, Leeds did not have their shooting boots on.
No, they didn't. The majority of their shots were in the air, anyways.
So how can you say it's better than most? I mean,
I know I wouldn't say these xenophobic things, Igal, but I'm going to say this to you right now. Go back to ice hockey, bro. Just go out to Canada, play ice hockey, bro. Watch ice hockey, bro. I'm only joking. For one final pick, we've only got a few more picks now. Stro, I'm giving you man like Ellison.
World class. Unbelievable. The reactions that he makes for the double save, the one where he bounces up and he gets back up. I said this when we lost Van Dijk, he will be one of our crucial players. And unbelievable, and he just assures the whole back line. His presence, how quick he is off the line. Yeah, he's different class.
You forgot how he knows how to be a sweeper keeper as well.
Wait, you see that slide tackle at the corner flag? Hey, come on now, that was sick.
I know. And one day, you'll be as good as Dean Henderson. So it'd be cool, man. You guys, one day.
Now, that is a goalkeeping performance where you can say he's above balling, fam.
Yes, bruv.
He saved 4 shots.
I love you.
He saved 4 shots. Our man faced 25 shots.
And what did you say about Wayne Gretzky? What was that? What are you saying?
Wait. I thought you just said that half of their shots were in the air. So how did he face 25 shots?
You know how many they got off target?
11 shots, 4 on target.
But you just said 25,
and you conceded a goal. My guy got a clean sheet in a game where you got a draw.
No, we got clean sheet, bro.
He was the only good player.
It's today's performance 3-0.
We got
I don't know if you were watching, but
Igal, how can you say Leno faced so many shots when they had 4 on target, bro?
I just said that. I said they both faced.
Yeah. You got bodied from start to finish, blood. Yeah.
Don't misquote me. I said they both faced 4 shots. That's the first thing I said.
Right. Hang on. That's fine. You said don't misquote you. I am not misquoting you. You just said we conceded a goal. What game were you watching?
I said we kept a clean sheet.
That's we highlighted. We're moving the time here. Final pick of the night goes to man like Igal. Igal, I'm giving you Bobby Firmino. Where are you putting him today, performance-wise?
I'll put him in better than most.
Yes.
Better than most, because the guy, if any striker with any striker that's considered world class in a team that's world class should be scoring goals. He scored a goal today. He's better than most.
No, he was almost dead until he scored the goal.
He was a bit lackluster today. That goal
saved chance. That was hilarious.
They hit the post 10 millimeters from going over the line.
10 millimeters.
10. There is some voodoo. There's some voodoo on him. Big up Neil here. Neil's a big contributor towards the football terrace. He says, I've been gone for a while. I'm back, and Liverpool are back. Great way to end my 20th birthday. Big up yourself, bro.
Yeah, happy birthday,
my basketball scholarship.
Birthday, bro.
What did he do? That's big. You must be.
Come on.
He won? What school?
Big up the basketball scholarship, man.
Yo, Neil, when I see you in the NBA, yeah, don't forget us little people over here, fam. You know what I'm saying? I want to see a bigger donation.
I wanted to get to the
super
NBA,
chat.
but obviously my knee.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I was kind of I don't know what you'd call it. What's the word for it? Like an event in London once when I was working at the private bank, and there was this kid there, right? And he was talking about how he'd just been like draft. He was in his scholarship, but he was also about to go into the draft for like the NFL. And I was like, yeah, cool. I didn't think much of him. And then I saw his name in lights about a year later, and I was like, shit. I was sitting there and chatting to Saquon Barkley, and I had no fucking idea who the guy was. What?
Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, because he was part of Penn State.
Yeah, Penn State.
Yeah.
New York Giants.
In Penn State. I did some events at Penn State a few years ago talking about social media and digital stuff and stuff like that. And
what?
Random there. What's it say here? Put Jota into classes below.
Man.
Player, listen, I've got one of the super chat.
Yo,
If you don't
Liverpool fans,
only
do
go down
not
one.
allow
Liverpool
this.
fan, no, I'm not having that.
What?
in relation to that, we've all got our trump cards now. So Jota's been moved down to balling. We've all got our trump cards now. We're going to go to Ram first of all. Who are you using your trump card on again? Up or down? We've got a new rule from today. You can't touch somebody else's trump card. So, the viewers can, but we can't. So Ram, you're going first. Who you touching? Where you putting them?
Look, I can't believe this guy's been put down. Bring him back up to world class, please.
Who?
Put Jota back to world class.
I love it when you talk like that. It makes me laugh. Nicholas Pepe is now here for an assault. That's true.
It should be. Yeah. It should be.
About the process at Arsenal. If the milk is sour, it ain't kind of what to drink. It, Igal. I don't know what that word means. Maybe I'm not reading it right. Igal, stop drinking sour milk, bro. Okay. Next up, Elite KJ. You've got your trump card. Who are you picking? Where you putting them?
You know what? Yeah, just because the agenda must run. Put Gabriel and bang average, fam.
Gee, there we go. Stro.
Gabriel is dead.
Yes.
I don't mind that.
When it comes to somebody else's trump card, you can't move someone back up, but you can move them down. That makes more sense. I'm going to go to Banks next. Banks, who you picking, bro? We can't hear you, bro.
Can't hear you, Banks.
There's a delay.
There's a delay, and also his audio is off. I don't know what's going on. Still can't hear you, mate.
Right, try logging out and logging back in, bro. We'll go to Samuel. Samuel, who you picking? Where you putting him?
No, this guy has to be in world class because what he's doing, he's not in the position that he's in, and yet he's still pulling up performances. Fabinho.
Thank you.
Who?
Fabinho.
Fabinho.
Yeah, you
and I can only move up.
So I'll put him in
I can only move up. Okay. The Terrace.
He hasn't gone yet. Me. No, Igal. Igal, who you picking? Where you putting him?
First of all, Joe Willock played, so he should be on there somewhere. But I'm putting Leno from better than most to balling.
Okay.
I can't believe one.
Oh God, what am I doing here? I've got my go now. I'm taking Thomas Partey and putting him in jail. I didn't play with jail. Banks, we got your trump card, bro. Who you putting?
Can you let hear me now?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. You gotta put Bukayo Saka and bully, man. So you don't put disrespect on those child, man. You gotta put him a bit higher, man. Man came on.
You can only move up one or down one space, so I'll put him in bang average then.
Bang it. It'll do for now.
Got one space. And Arsenal fans on this channel are the cheapest fans. They never sort their players out. They're in the wrong category, man. The Liverpool
Arsenal
United
fans got to dip into their pockets.
Wait, Liverpool fans, come on, man. Let's go.
Goals in Kane's pocket. You know what I'll do? I don't care. I'm putting Laka in prison as well. I'm putting Tobias. I don't know. Him. He's got to go. Who's this dude?
Ain't his roommate Niles.
Willock.
Willock.
Is that Willock?
He played today.
He can go in jail. El Neni, where's El Neni? He can go to prison. He can go there and all. He can go down there. He can go in there, and we'll throw Maitland-Niles in that one. That's what we'll do. That's
we forgot Joe Matip.
that is beautiful.
Hey, Terry, we forgot Joe Matip.
No, I just didn't pick him, but I'll put him in.
Yo, Terry, can you use your super channel owner powers to put Leno in jail, please? Having him in balling is disgraceful. Yeah. I just can't.
Somebody was paid to put him in jail.
Yo, Liverpool fans, do it now.
Get that done. We've got 10 minutes or so to go on this show. Do me a big favor, hit the like button, hit the share button, and everything else. Top of the league, though, boys. Top of the league is looking really nice and tight at the moment. I'm just looking at it a few minutes ago. Of course, Liverpool and Tottenham are joint top, only separated on goal difference at this point, both on 20 points. Chelsea and Leicester on 18 points each. Southampton in fifth on 16 points. Remember, Man United can actually go joint fifth if we win that game in hand, but we're not there yet. That's a madness. How bad we've been.
Yeah. Can't trust them, though.
Who's in this title race, in your opinion?
The three up top.
You think Tottenham and Chelsea will both put on actual title charges?
Yeah. The way the season's going, the way that Man City and United and I'm not even going to include the other one. The way that those two Manchester teams are going, like it's looking very hard for them to solidify top four. Man City will come again, I believe, but I don't think there's a title challenge in them. And by the time they get back up there, I feel like potentially Chelsea and Tottenham will still be up there, but there'll be a considerable gap. And then Liverpool, obviously Liverpool champions, you can't discount them, and they have to be favourites to win the league. So yeah, I'll say those three up top, man. Those three up top, definitely.
I think Mourinho's got a point to prove. I think Mourinho's got a big point to prove.
I can't move. Hang on a minute.
Put him in there anyway.
Oh no.
Salty Chelsea fan.
Man, salty because he scored more goals in the Prem than Werner, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Yo, Liverpool fans, sort that out.
There we go. He's been put in jail. So, do all of you agree that City are out of a title race already? Does anyone think City are going to sort of come back from this and come fighting?
Do you know what? I think they might push. I think they might push if they have like an easy run of games. They might string together a few wins. However, they don't look up for it at all.
I've said it before.
The same thing happened last
2
season.
years ago.
The same thing happened last season where they lost a couple games and you knew they weren't going to catch up to Liverpool. The same things happened this season. You already know the pattern. They've lost too many games. They haven't put in any performances that tell you they're going to come back and they could make a run at the title. They're challenging for top four like the rest of us. I can't lie. They're challenging.
Here's the thing, though. The defining moment for City was the second half against us. For us to go away to City when we've notoriously been bad at points, a great point for us. They had to win that game. And Pep shown no amount of.
Thank you, Stroke.
And this is
Thank you. I've been saying this for time.
No, but here's the thing, right? I've criticised City for last season because the man lost more Premier League games than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Fathom that for a second. And no one questioned him. One of the worst title defences I've ever seen from a manager, right? And then that second half, he has every single chance to go out and beat us and solidify themselves and put a marker down and make a point. Non-existent. He was happy with the draw. I can't wrap my head around that.
I've said this before. His cycle at Man City is over. Like it's done. I think him signing that contract
it's done.
It might be the worst thing. It's the worst thing they potentially could have done. Because like Pep is a great manager. When he comes in to fresh money, it's all good. But you've heard it from players who's worked under him. After 3-4 years, they get sick of him. They get frustrated by him. And so it's just like the cycle is done. Let the man go off.
I'm going to go to these super chats in a minute, right?
The only thing I could see.
No, go on, mate. Go on.
No, it's the internet.
The only thing I can say about why Pep might have signed this new deal, he must have been promised new money to spend to basically get a whole new Man City team in, because if he's planning to challenge with this team right now, they're not going anywhere. It's only going downhill, because these players, as KJ said, I think these players are tired of him. Like I see Mahrez's performance is uninspired. Bernardo, who in 2018 was one of the best midfielders, uninspired.
And I totally agree this. And this is what I wanted to look at. Forget the opening 8 games of last season where City started the campaign quite well. Since that point until the 8 games of this season, it's a madness. They lost 8 games last season from that point, and they've already lost 2 this. So they've lost 10 games since then and drawn 5, right? So they've lost 10 and drawn 5 in that time. That's more defeats and more defeats and more points dropped in a 38 game period than Ollie. Now, I'm not saying you should disrespect Pep and talk about him as being a PE teacher because of what he's achieved in football. But this is an awful run that's just continually being ignored by the mainstream media and football fans. Nobody's talking about the fact that for the last 38 league games, he has been worse than Ollie. And with his squad, I know, Stroh definitely. It's a madness. We've got these super chats here. Says from Yasmin that says, "I may be a United fan, but credit where credit is due. Put Jota back in world class." Yasmin, I can't move him up a whole category for you for that. But Danny here says he could have gone up once. We're going to put him in dead for you, Yazim, and then we're going to put him back in world class for that bid there. Fabinho is world class. He's a DM and he's there. So Fabinho's been moved up into world class as well. There we go. Liverpool fans back in their club tonight. What will Spurs do when Kane gets injured? That's the fear here for I think for Tottenham. It's Harry.
They easily can just play Son up front and have Bergwijn and or Moura on the left hand side or Bale or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's not the same at all.
Like I know it's not, but it's not the same. But remember times where Kane got injured and they played Son up front and he looked disgusting. And there was talk of people saying Son should start over Kane.
I agree, but what I'm seeing from Kane this season is different. It's different.
It's different. The impact that he has on that team in terms of dropping into midfield and being creative and doing so much more than he did in the past. You can't just take him out of the team and expect that impact to be replicated by someone else.
For a long period of time, it'll be damaging, no doubt, for
Spurs hurts my head, man.
Yeah, I know that because you know that how good they are. But for me, I don't think City are going to challenge for the reasons that we've already given. I honestly think Tottenham could give it a good go, and I do. And I'm not gassing Chelsea up for the sake of it. I actually think Chelsea are going to keep getting. They're going to have moments because everyone has moments, but I think Chelsea are going to keep getting better and better. They just seem to have nice balance now.
I'm worried Kane might break that assist record because he's almost there, halfway there, and there's like a third of the season left to go.
Oh, can you imagine Spurs win the league and Harry Kane breaks
Henry's record?
Thierry Henry's record.
It's
Arsenal in the mud.
Yo, Egal.
Remember as well, right? If Harry Kane does win a league title, it becomes peak for Arsenal fans because if he wins a title and then goes on to like beat the goal scoring record, there'll be a legitimate shout for him being the greatest ever striker in Premier League history, especially where he has more 20-plus goal seasons in his career than Thierry Henry does. And especially if he goes and maybe wins a trophy by scoring in a final. I would just love to see that happen just for the debates in another 5-6 years. I'm already thinking about shows I want to do in 5-6 years' time when these things happen. Comment here says, boys, I've got some super chats. Man like Jerome here says, boys, we have a second striker in Vinicius. He is a baller. He will be a baller when he adapts himself. I hear you. Only joking. I can see Liverpool fans. I respect you really.
Daniel did that super chat, and got absolutely cooked, and now it's coming back with the retreat. It's like, actually, leave me alone.
We surrender.
Comment here from Romaro here. People say that Arteta has no plan B. Does Pep Guardiola?
Which is also
no,
he doesn't.
But you can't put the two in the same category because of what one has achieved and what the other one hasn't done. It's a bit like if you watch Mike Tyson next weekend fight and he gets sparked out. It's like saying, he's an average heavyweight fighter like Derek Chisora. It's like, you're not talking about peak Tyson here versus peak Derek Chisora. You're talking about, this is Pep at the end of his life cycle, I think, at a club. When I think Pep nearing towards the end of his career, I think he's going to take maybe one job at the end after this, and that'll be it. And you're comparing him to a fledgling. Like, you can't put Pep and Arteta in the same sentence unless you're reading Arteta's CV and you're looking at the references. That's the only time you can put the name in the same sentence. Like, it's a madness. Don't do it, please.
You
Crazy.
guys do realize, though, out of all the teams that are in the title race, Tottenham is most likely going to be the one that falls out because I feel like Chelsea. Because I feel like if it came down to the line, Tottenham will not put the adequate investments in the January window to get themselves over the hump, where Chelsea would.
Gal, haven't you not learned that everything you say goes against you?
Gal, on that point, but I told you this, but they got Mourinho. He's a serial winner. He's a winner. That meant that we've been saying it. Tottenham doesn't have that mentality, but that guy will instill that mentality into those players.
Did you see the way they played?
The issue of the Tottenham is strong, you know.
Like, did you see the way Tottenham played yesterday? They embodied Mourinho all over that pitch. Højbjerg is one of the most underrated signings of the season, and he embodies everything that Mourinho wants in that midfield. And a happy Mourinho is a
listen, when Mourinho, when Jose is happy, the man is a terrorist in a good way. He'll go and terrorize every other club, fam. Go in there, just stink out the place and get the football that he needs to win the game. When he's unhappy, he turns into a terrorist the wrong way and implodes the whole club. But right now, it's Jose Bin Laden, and he's just destroying Manchester teams. He's destroying all these other clubs, fam. Like, he's a terrorist, fam. He's terrorizing
if they beat Chelsea, 1 second, Ram. If they beat Chelsea and they beat us, at that point, I'm still not going to be worried because guess what? There's 38 games.
Worried? You shouldn't be worried about Spurs anyway, fam. You should be worried about Burnley and them
No, seriously. Let's keep it real. When there's 35 games, 1 second, Samuel. When 35 games have been played and they're still at the top, then I'll say, oh my God.
Gal, are you trying to ruin my YouTube channel? Because if we only spoke about things that were about to happen, we'd never make content, bro. Like, speak to me after Jota has won 4 Ballon d'Ors if you want to say he's world class. Oh, all right, mate. I'll wait till then, will I? This is the point. Can it happen? The fact that you're so shook, your reaction to Tottenham being good tells me they're good. Because you've got that worriedness. You know, like if your missus has got a job, she's working with a really hot guy, and people are like, he's a nice guy. No, man, he's an idiot, bruv. She gets on well with Lucy, innit? No, man, no, he doesn't. No. I think he's gay, actually. Like, you can tell you're shook, innit, bruv? That's what you're doing, bruv. You're
challenged. No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that, Terry. We can talk about it. You can talk about it all you want until the cows come home. But until after 35 games, if they're still at the top, that's when I will start to believe that it could possibly happen.
You're the same man that says, why does no one believe that Arsenal can get top 4? Why does no one believe? Why can't no one see it?
Different thing. There's your
heart. How is it?
Oh, it's different.
There's your heart.
Put some respect on our name. Put some respect on Arteta's name. That's what you do. That's what you do. You do this. Come on, man. Put some respect. Come on, Lee. Come on, Lee.
Yo, I'm giving Jose respect.
Come on, Lee.
I don't...
This is from the same fan base that said Arteta
It's only 9 games, guys. It's 9 games.
After 7 games when you beat Manchester United, honest to God, bro, I thought you were going to come on here with your bollocks out going, wait, you were mad for that. Spurs are happy because they're top of the league. You're like, oh, calm down. Calm down, man. Like, it's crazy. Like, come back on 35 games and come tell me, man.
We have that song, Terry. We have that song.
Oh my God, like, Jose Mourinho. Like, oh my God. Come on, bro.
Yo, Terry, I think we need that song on right now, man.
Pull the song up, man.
Put the song on right now, Terry.
You need to get Chiellini's, what he said. This is the history of Tottenham.
And what's the history of Arsenal? What's the history of Arsenal?
What do you mean? What's the history of Arsenal? 13 league titles.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a girl to ride. I need a girl to make my wife. I need a girl who's mine, oh mine. I need a girl in my life. I need a girl to ride. I need a girl to be my wife. Nobody else, she's all mine. I need a girl. Yeah. Yo, I'm internationally known on the microphone.
Gal, you've got them Arsenal shades on, fam. Arsenal shades, I love it.
Look at I would actually knock Gal out if I was anywhere near.
End Bella season. Yo, come on the show then. I want to see that happen.
Oh, that would be fire. Like I will pay the purse to have a gal have a fight with you in Ndombele season. We'll put little 10 grand in the middle, sell some tickets, do this, bro. I'll put 10 grand purse in for the winner. We'll do this. And obviously Terry Hearn. We'll do this here. Tottenham and Mourinho work because Spurs are a very humble, no big egos club. Kane mentioned this yesterday. That was key comments for Kane. Do you know what's a madness, right? I know he did some great stuff in his early years at Chelsea, won some good stuff at Chelsea. But Jose's biggest successes have come when he's been at not tiny clubs, but sort of not the elite. Like if you look at like his best 2 campaigns as manager, it was Porto. I just think I just got this horrible feeling Tottenham could be this key fit. And do you know what? Both Chelsea and United fans will all feel sick, and Arsenal for other reasons. If he wins the Premier League and or the Champions League with Tottenham, we're all going to feel sick. Because win that with Chelsea, the Champions League, and he's meant to win the league with us.
I will throw up.
This smells like Inter Milan.
And when they don't win the league, I'll be here laughing.
Hey, Gal, how when you finish below them?
What?
No, Stro, how would they be laughing if they're going to finish 10th?
Can you imagine? Spurs finish second by 1 point and the gal finishing 12th, right? And he's laughing at Tottenham. My guy. Alex here says, please stop talking about Tottenham as title contenders. I'm a Tottenham fan and I know we are not title contenders. I'm happy to come on and explain. Alex, we will get you on another time, bro, because the show's now coming to an end. Remember, tonight, Midnight Vibes is back at midnight. It's in the title. I'm going to go get that set up now, and then I'm going to go to bed because I am absolutely cream crackered. Banks, thanks for coming on. Samuel, Ram, Stro, forgot your name for a second. Big up yourselves. Well done to yourselves.
Thank you very much.
Bro, in the mud again. No, only 1 win in your last 5 league games. The most embarrassing team in Premier League football history is now Arsenal. That's what I'm saying. Worst, you got the worst signing in Premier League history, the worst manager in Premier League history. He's just in the mud today, gal. Do you know what I mean? Sitting there looking at maybe Yoda. Let's do this, man. Elite KJ, big up yourself. Everyone who's tuned in, thank you. Please smash that like button. Massive show again. Terry, can you get expressions on? I will reach to expressions and see if I can. Man, the thing is with expressions, I do shows when expression does shows because of what he does. It's very, very hard. But yeah, I'll reach out and see what we can do. Until then, everyone, take care of yourself.